So guys, hi everyone. Thank you for joining to our first webinar for beginners. And yes, sorry for a little bit late because actually have a problem with the connection. My name is Eugene, guys, and today I will tell you about the how to trade market right. How to trade market well, but first of all I want to tell you, for your better understanding, it will be a real big webinar. It will be not only one lecture. That's why it will be a real webinar for beginners. What we will talk about today. Today we will talk about actually financial market, for understanding financial market difference, different stock market, different forex market, different cryptocurrency market, for your understanding. We will talk about trading session, how understand how trade the stocks, American for example stocks, how trade the forex market, why forex market trading 24 hours 7 days and stock market not. And I will tell you about currency pair, actually currency pair on any another instrument pair, like for your understanding too, because sometimes when some of you see the news actually don't understand anything, because on chart we can see something goes down, but are actually are I don't know, from TV for us we hear like price actually dollar start to be stronger. So guys, let's start, and first of all I want to tell you what's mean actually market. Of course today first we will talk about forex market, but actually what's mean market. Yeah, market, actually not good idea right here, but I little bit try market. So guys, market it's mean a very usual thing, and actually will be better if for start you will understand the market like any another market in your local area, when you can buy or sell vegetables or something like that, because market it's actually the same thing. And how you start to understand that for your beginning on that market is as better will be your results, because as easy your understanding is better create your ideas on that easy base, because if you start to talk about market like you know it's something different, it will be very difficult for you understand that market, and actually market sentiment and market condition. So market, what is mean? It is mean we have buyers, yeah, who want to buy, and we have sellers who want to sell. So need to understand which goals for buyers and for sellers. If we talk about price right now, for example, of course buyers want to buy where, which price will be better for buyers. Of course will be better low price, because buyers always want to buy low. It's like you when you go to the market in your local area, yeah, you always look something to buy for low price. Yeah, and what about sellers? Sellers of course want to sell you for high price. And look guys, here have a big difference from my right now lection, and actually lection another maybe teachers. I have a big experience, I saw a lot of it, actually I know a lot of guys who teach the people, but right now you see the understanding. But if the price right now goes down, you can understand what actually it's good for whom. Yeah, it's good for buyers. When the price down, it's good for buyers, and need only understand when buyers will be ready to buy. And if price go up, it's good for sellers. Yeah, it's good for sellers. That's give you the big understanding what if price go up, it doesn't mean what all people buy, and that's all. But right now that picture we will understand a little bit another, and for better understanding that picture we need get understanding who work on market. Actually, which part of the traders work on market. And right now we have here first major one. Let's talk about forex market right now, because actually in stock market have a different. And stock market, when you can buy the S&P 500 or maybe stock of Apple stocks, yeah, and the cryptocurrency market and usual currency market, forex market, is not the same. It's not the same. But let's talk about forex market right now. And major one thing, major actually users forex market, it's central bank. Yeah, central banks from countries. Central banks. What do the central banks? Look, please try to guys, try to. Actually, no, I will do that thing. Okay, new. I'll get that picture for next one, and I will. This is. Oh no. Okay, I get new. And who on that market work? First, it's at central banks. But you need to understand what's the goal for central bank to work on the market. Of course, central banks work on the market for government. What mean for government? It means what the government have a financial plan to next year, for example, and of course on that financial plan have ideas what need to buy, what need to sell. I don't mean about market. I mean about, I don't know, do something. I don't know, create new new buildings, something like that. Need to buy, I don't know, construction materials, something like that. Yeah, and of course they can understand what all year will be only one price for cryptocurrency. For example, if we talk about euro USD, of course not, and they need only understand the range for a year, which will be better, and actually budget will be on the understanding, like price will be on that range. That's why if we see the price, actually it's a weekly chart, I think will be, we can see that central banks only here, central banks one country, and central banks second country. Central banks have a lot of money. That's why if that price go lower central banks planned level, of course central banks give his money and actually put him back, because that price don't interest in, and can be problem with budget if a price will be there, because that's why here work central banks, and his goals only staying, give price opportunity to stay in that range. That's central banks. Actually he's not a speculator. He's not speculating cryptocurrency, not cryptocurrencies. Second one, it's a bigger one. It's commercial banks. Yeah, commercial banks. And what mean commercial banks? Commercial banks, it's actually big players on the market, but what they do, actually they buy the cryptocurrency too, but they not crypto. They buy currency too, but buy only for their own business. What mean their own business? Actually, if we talk about euro USD, some of banks can buy a euro. Actually, something here, yeah, something here. But why he do that? Actually, he can buy the euro for that price. Here we can of course see the price, yeah, I don't know, something like that. They can buy it here, and what they will do, actually a lot of companies come to banks to buy the currency, another currency. Customers buy the currency in the bank too, and actually they buy for that price, and actually sell it not on the market, sell it on his offices. Yeah, sell it for big company or for little company, or for only one customer. What need to understand for central bank? What central bank, of course, ready to buy for better price and sell here. Of course they have analysis. Of course they, if commercial bank have understanding what price will go up, or of course he will try to buy here, because here he will sell, but not in the market, he will sell on his offices. But what you need to understand, guys, if a bank buy the currency right now here, it doesn't mean what it's not good, it will be loss for him, because actually he can hold that money a very long time. Sometimes for some of you, with some of you, I will tell about later. I will show you the chart on the weekly, monthly chart, and you will see the central banks. Actually, it's a daily chart. You can see sometimes weekly chart too, but if a bank buy here or here or here, yeah, and price stop, it doesn't mean what he will actually exit the position here. He can hold position up to 5 years actually on hold that money, because it's not problem for banks. Actually hold the money, it's a usual work for banks. It's a major thing. But look, one major thing, if a commercial bank want to do with price something like that, go him upper, here will start big fighting with central banks, countries, and commercial banks. And you need to understand what, if we talk about central bank first, he's a bigger, he always can eat any commercial banks. What does mean? It's more powerful. It's money. Central banks have a lot of money, more than commercial banks. That's why if they start fighting, who will more money, who will can create a bigger bet to sell, and the commercial bank will create, for example, bet to buy, of course central banks will win. And that's mean what commercial bank don't want to do something like that, because he understands if he start to do that, actually it will be loss for him, and of course bank don't want loss. That's why central bank hears, and all movement like from here to here, it's movement for commercial banks. For example, big movement on the week or maybe on the day. Why I tell you all of that? I try to give you understanding what on that movement and on that movement, on that range, you don't see any traders. Traders don't trade that movement, that big decision with weekly, daily chart. It's only charts for for big for central banks and commercial banks. And look, number 3, what we have. Number 3, it's much more lower and much more not powerful, actually. Okay, I forget that word, no problem. Actually it's a invest company, yeah. You know all invest company, but don't try to see the difference. Real invest company and invest company who actually sells the forex market and tell the clients what his invest company. No, it is not. And if we talk about that price, that range, that movement for commercial bank, and that movement here, it's a central bank, and we will see who bigger. Central bank always can eat commercial bank, and commercial bank always can eat investment company, because he have more money. And that's why of course commercial, when we can see investment company on that very not so big, yeah, movement on that. Commercial investment company work here, they can sell here, actually exit the position here, little bit, only little bit, yeah, because if we talk about market have 100% money, 100% money. Actually money not come to market if we talk about not our customer lower deposit, if we talk about big money at central bank, commercial bank. And that's why when the market work, it's like you know, they delete that money. We have 100%. That part, it's a central bank, always central bank. That part, it's a commercial bank, always commercial bank. And if we talk that wide investment company, and of course if we talk about investment company do that trade that big like commercial bank, it's mean what commercial bank will not get money what they want to get. And of course it's not interesting for commercial bank, and that's why we see here a little bit fighting every day too, because commercial bank don't want to show the investment company their decision, their trades, and always try to do something, some movement, yeah. And look, that's why that part of job, it's an investment company job. And actually we work real customers with the investment company too, yeah. Customer, yeah, like me, we clients, we work with investment company on that movement. We can trade like bank, we can trade only that little movement. But what we need to understand, sometimes some of you will see, or maybe some of you seen already movement on the news, something like whoo, 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 and price will stop. That movement did the investment company, because for commercial bank it's not interesting do that thing. It's need to put money, enter money, put money, buy sell, buy sell. It's do the market hot, do the market hot, you know, more hotter. And that's why that did investment company. And why he did that, you need to understand, guys. You are very loser here, yeah. You are some of the losers. You are very little, and actually all can get your money on the market. That's why right now that did investment company for get your money actually. And if some of teachers talk about market makers, it's actually investment company, of course, because they how I told you, if we talk about that, investment company can get more profit only if they get that money from somebody, not from commercial bank, because commercial bank more powerful, of course, for easy customers, because get easy customers money for investment company very easy. And of course if that customers don't have any experience or education, good education, of course it's very easy. So guys, that's why I want to tell you right now, yeah. I want to give you understanding who work in the market. And when you see the price, of course it's after big experience you will see commercial bank here, you will see how they work. But first of all you need theory, you know, you need to understand who actually in the market, who is market maker, who's not. So let's talk about next one, and I want to show you the difference, market difference. Right now I will tell you about market, yeah, markets. I want to tell you about three part of markets. Actually for part number 3 will create it only earlier, not a long time he worked markets. First it's a stock market, yeah, stock market, very old market actually, more than they age more than 100 years. That's why stock, yeah. That's why guys, right now if you read some books about actually technical analysis, something like that, you need to understand what that book will write it very early, actually a long time ago. And market condition on stock market, it's not the same like market condition on forex market. And that's why right now a lot of people lose their money, because teachers always teach people about how trade, about get information from that book. And how I told you, it's not the same. That's why it's not work on forex market. That's why if you get the book, I don't know, old book about trading, it doesn't mean what all will be good on the forex market. But let's talk about difference. Second one, it's forex market. It's market only for currencies, yeah, only for currencies. And second one, it's cryptocurrency market, crypto. A little bit I will tell about that too, crypto. So what's the difference? First of all, need to understand the stock market have a building, like your local market, yeah, in your area when you buy vegetables, and buyers and sellers come here like your local market and buy and sell what they want. What does it mean? It's mean what he have a working time, for example 7 to 10, for example. Yeah, and it is mean what all what people trade, how much money will be in the market on that day. You can see it's mean volume, market volume. Yeah, you can see it. It's a real. Yeah, you can see real. How many people buy that stock today? How many people sell? Because they all can give that information. Because all of that information in that building. Very old market, how I told you. That's why actually the same like local market. What does mean forex market? Forex market is very different with that because don't have any building. Don't have any building. Actually, before 1960, that market will be only for bankers, only for big banks. Actually, it's a banks market. That square, it's a banks, and actually it's a it banks work with, it's like that, work with another banks, change the cryptocurrency, change the currency for, I don't know, for their own deals. Actually central banks don't do anything with that. Yeah, and that's all. If some company, maybe Coca-Cola, yeah, Coca-Cola, need to buy some money to pay the salary to their employees in China, they actually not come to the market here. Yeah, they come to the banks, and banks do that job for him, get little bit commission, yeah, spread for that, and actually exchange money for him. Do that on the market sometimes too, how I told you a little bit earlier. But what you need to understand, for that thing don't have any local time or local working time. What does that mean? It is mean what forex market have a fourth session, and I will tell you about that shortly. Actually, guys, will be great if will be good if you write all of that, but let I tell you about that shortly. First session, it's a Australian session. Australia. Why Australian? Because first in the world actually wake up Australia, and Australian banks start to exchange money, start to work. After that, Australia work, and wake up Japanese yen, and start to work Japanese yen. After that, start work European, yeah, banks, European euro. And actually on that time Australia close. After that US start, Japanese close, and all work that 24 hours, 7 day a week. But that's why actually forex market always have a good condition to trade, better condition. You can trade in any time. You don't need to, wait when the market will open. But have a problem too, because sometimes when you're in the position, you can go to sleep if you're very tired. You need to stay on that position, look, and actually make a decision. Stay on that position, or need to actually close it with maybe a little bit losses. And the second thing you need to understand, if we talk about market, power in the market, it's a money. That's why if we talk about Australia, Australian banks not so bigger actually, and don't have a lot of money. That's why if you try to delete the price on this session, you can see what in Australia volatility, it's not volatile, not so big, because don't have a lot of money. In Japan, money a little bit more than in Australia, and you can see when the Japan is open, little bit volatile start to be, a little bit more. In Europe, more money, and you can see then open more. And US, it's very hard market and very hard part of forex market, because volatile is very big, because a lot of money in US banks. So when you trade in the time, try to check the time, and if you wait a good movement, try to check it, because if that time right now only for Australian market, Actually, you can see about that trading session any information. Try to search on Google or ask me. I will send you the link. If you try waiting a big movement in Australian session, you never can get that movement, because on Australian session actually don't have any movement. I don't know, maybe one time for 1 month, and that's all. And maybe 1 year. You need to understand what you need to wait Japanese when Japan will open, and maybe after that you actually can see the good movement. What about crypto market right now? Crypto market actually it's a very different thing than Forex, and right now we have a local market, the same like stock, but that local market not the same. Actually they are very different, and they work like their own. And if you see the cryptocurrency price on some of the brokers, first what you want to ask yourself, in from market they actually show you that price, because in the that market's price, for example Bitcoin, not the same to BTC, not the same too. They can change, because here like in stock market, like in your local market area, here buyers sellers, here too, yeah. And actually that buyers want to buy more, that more. If we talk about Forex market, they work like their own, yeah. And that's why you can see always one chart. Here Bitcoin have chart here the same like that. On that market little bit different, on that market different, on that market too. That's why cryptocurrency market, it's a big part for understanding, and I think I will give you understanding about that on the one big lecture about cryptocurrency market. If some of you think what you can buy here, and you see another price here and sell on that market, actually very big commission for do that trade, and actually that's not profitable if you try to do that. A lot of people try to do that, try to did that, try it, and that's why it's not interesting. So guys, I tell you they're different. And what's about different stock market, Forex market, and crypto market? You need to understand one thing. Actually I will be the end of the will be the end. I will tell you about market maybe in next 10 minutes, and that's all. What big understanding for give you, it's about stock or Forex, yeah, and about crypto market. First of all, you need to understand why all of that old books will write about stock market. Stock market very easy, because if you buy stock, for example Apple, trade stock market very easy. And if you right now only start trading, try to trade stock market, because market price on stock very easy. If you buy actually Apple right now, you need to understand you buy a real company. If Apple right now I don't know do something, yeah, create new working places, something like that, create new companies, offices, something like that, create new products, you need to understand what if Apple share their not share, actually create an initial public offering IPO, and that mean what their share will be on market. It mean what they get investors like ICO and cryptocurrency, and of course that investors buy that shares only for see the higher. They not, you know, they're not speculators, yeah, they investors. And actually Apple too, Apple do all for price go upper. It's normal for any business. It will be, can be low business or big business, it's normal for any business. Keep dropping your questions. What is the central banks? Central banks, it's in any country, guys, have a central banks, and actually it's your government central banks, and you pay the taxes. All your taxes come to central banks. In Nigeria have a central banks, Nigeria. In Russia central bank, Russia. In America is Federal Reserve, and Europe it's in Europe it's European central banks. Guys, try to search that information. I can tell you about that a lot. So okay, I see you delete that questions. No problem. Okay, keep dropping your questions, guys. Don't understand what you mean. Keep dropping your questions. Yeah, I think yeah, it's David. Yeah, David. Yeah, keep dropping your questions, guys. Of course. So it's mean that price always go upper and upper. Why he always go upper and upper? Because it's normal for any business start to be bigger, bigger, bigger. Actually, have a one major thing in stock market. Stock market always go little bit upper, upper, upper. But if something wrong with company, you will see the very big short like what that, like the same. Why the same? Because if investors start to understand what not good deal in that company, all start to actually sell that stock. And why they go so faster? Because if how we you remember our first sellers buyers, because if price stop, it's mean what somebody buy. If all know about a big not good deal on that company, nobody don't want to buy. That's why price go sell very fast. That's why actually that position long and short, it's from stock market, because long it's a very long higher, short it's very short, and that's all. Yeah. Look the difference about forex market. We talk with you about central banks. Central banks need range. Central banks need range to create their own plans. And look what we see. We never see the trends as like that. We always see the big range, big range, big range, big range. And if some of you know something about forex market, you can know always a lot of teacher tell like trend is your friends. Try to see the trend and try to trade the trend. Guys, trend you can see only on stock market, and actually open the S&P 500, you will see the trend starting from 208, and actually they go higher right now too. But you can see euro dollar, for example, from that time, and you never see the actually trend. You will see the big range, maybe sometime another range, yeah, but it will be the big range. If we talk about cryptocurrency, guys, right now actually I don't have understanding, because it's very young market in that condition. But what I tell you second time, if you try to trade something and try to search the trade or try to invest, guys, never do investment on the forex market, because you will invest to buy here, actually you will be in profit here, in loss here, in profit here, in loss here. It's a good opportunity forex market for traders, because you can buy actually, and in that range you always have an opportunity to close your position with zero, yeah, with not get a loss. But if you invest, actually you can stay in that position 5 years and will be without any I don't know, profit. Investment and very easy trading can be only on stock market, but have a difference with local time. Actually in our company, in lhcrypto.com, you can see the a lot of shares from American market, Chinese market, and something like that. So guys, I have 2 minutes. What I need to tell you second time, I want to tell you one thing. Actually, for your understanding, if some of you don't ask any questions right now, you can write it to your guy who meet to you on that webinar, and actually we will give you the answer a little bit later. What I want to tell you about forex market on any another stocks. If we talk about stocks, yeah, it's about pair. Yeah, it's about pair, currency pair, and doesn't matter. And you will see Apple. You need to understand, yeah, what that price will be like pair Apple USD. So if you see right now the range and price here, it's mean what 10, for example, it will be 10 USD. Yeah, it's $10 will be. If we talk about commodities, you trade, I don't know, oil, yeah, commodities. It you can see only oil on the terminal, trading terminal, but you need to understand what it's mean, like pair oil USD. That's give us the difference in forex, because if we talk about oil USD, of course, if oil chart go up, you understand what oil start to be much expensive. If we talk about Forex, have a difference, because if we see, for example, euro USD, euro, not USD, okay, let it be euro, I don't know, Japanese yen, and how understand who start to be expensive, who start to be cheaper. First pair, always first in pair, always the same like here or here. So if we talk about chart euro GPI and we see it go higher, it mean what euro always first. So if higher, it mean euro start to be expensive. So Japanese yen start to be cheaper. Yeah. If another direction, it's mean what euro dollar start to be cheaper, euro Japanese yen start to be more expensive. I don't know actually how you give understanding for you, but it's mean what if major for price pair currency which stay on first place, we have another rules like major pairs and cross pairs, something like that, but actually it doesn't matter, because it's only how to calculate that pairs actually, and which pairs are more different to trade, which pair not. But right now I tell you what a very big opportunity to start to trade stock. Try to trade stock, or if you start to trade Forex, you need to understand Forex always work in range. Don't try to get a long trend, and if price stopped, it's actually minimum 50% what it will be reversal. But if we talk about stock market can come and stop, and doesn't mean about the reversal. It's mean what have maybe a level here and they actually go higher. Actually have a rule on stock market, if price stopped, they want to go higher a little bit later. But Forex market always different. They work like stop back, stop back, stop back, stop back, something like that. So guys, that's all for our, I think, first lection. I try to give you I think I could give you the I think today I give to you understanding about a little bit about market, Forex market. On our next lection we will talk with you about trading platform, about chart and how analyze the chart. We will talk about technical analysis. Little bit we will talk about indicators, and I will tell you about difference, what mean trade indicators and what mean trade only chart, and I will give you understanding what how to trade a chart without any indicators, because chart have a condition too, and that condition always work, and I don't see any teacher who tell about that, but price have only free direction, and actually they change step by step, like 1 to 3, 1 to 3, never 1 3 2, 1 3 2, and that understanding, that condition, after when I tell you about that, give you understanding what you can wait, not how you can trade right now, but what you can wait after you see right now direction 1, direction 2, direction 3. That's give you more understanding, and after that we will talk about fundamental analysis and something like that. But on the next lection I will tell you about trading platform, how work with trading platform, where you can get the currencies, and I will tell you about how you can analyze the market without fundamental news, only use the trading platform instruments. So guys, thank you very much for joining. I think you enjoy that webinar. I think that information, I want to think what that information will be helpful for you, and actually if that information real right now interesting for you, please I don't know, uh, leave me the comment thank you maybe, or plus will be good too. Any questions to my partner and I will answer on it. Actually I create every morning market research. If some of you didn't understand the strategy right now, it's never mind, because experience always come not faster. You need to see the market, and it's very good if you will see the market with me together every morning, because my opinion about market will be good for you, because if you will see without opinion traders with experience, you need create your own ideas about market. It's very difficult if you don't have any experience in that. So guys, thank you very much, and I want to say you bye bye. Have a good evening. Actually see you on Monday on morning research, and next webinar will be I think on Tuesday, but my colleagues will send you information about that.